Okay, we live.
Mm. Can't tell nobody. Okay, I see. Well, just letting people know I'm just watching this.
Uh,
Mm. Can't tell nobody. Okay, I see. Well, just letting people know I'm just. Mm.
good.
Mm. Basically, I just want to get on here. I wanted to see people's comments and stuff, but
Okay.
um, I've been watching the news since Friday. Um, from Miami to Atlanta to New York to California, and I don't know what to say. I don't know really know what to say about what's going on. What are what are people are really protesting for? Is he protesting for human life? Is he protesting for being fed up, or he just want to protest just to say, "Oh, I was out there and I was a part of something." But to me, when I watch the news saying they're looting here, they're burning this, everybody's screaming Black Lives Matter. Oh, I can't breathe. But ask yourself, what does that really mean? When you loot somebody's business, when you burn down somebody's business where they've been putting their life savings in, or trying to make a living for themselves, you're not doing it for George Floyd. You're not doing it for Trayvon Martin. You're not doing it for anybody who was killed, murdered by police officers across the nation. You're doing it because you want people to see that, oh, I am a black person, a white person, Indian, Mexican, no matter what your race is. What hurt my heart was watching the news yesterday and seeing people destroy Atlanta, Georgia, downtown Atlanta, throwing bricks, vandalizing, burning. It hurt my heart just to see that. And I know I'm not from Atlanta. I was born and raised in Miami, but I've been to Atlanta so many times. And when I go to Atlanta, I feel the history. What Atlanta brings to the table as far as history. That one man, one man went to racist states to march peacefully, peacefully, to show people that that's real Black Lives Matter. I sat and watched T.I., Killer Mike, the mayor of Atlanta.
Killer Mike cried.
Killer Mike was in tears.
He was crying. Cause this isn't.
This is not. He's just like they said. This is not Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
Atlanta don't protest and start looting and burning down their state, their city.
I ain't never seen no man cry.
I keep watching the news over and
they
over.
got people.
And I see the young kids that never witnessed a lot of stuff. Some of them might be in their early 20s. Some of them might be in their teens.
Right.
Some of them might be in their mid 20s.
I seen a boy 16 years old, and they were trying to talk to him. This is not where it's supposed to be. I'm
really trying to figure out to some people. Do you really know the true meaning of protesting? Standing up for rights.
I know they tired of the police and all that going on, but it's taken so far that the police force, you got good cops out there, not bad cops.
I watched a video of police officers, saying that why are you looting? Why are you rioting? Why are you coming in front of a police officer that might be doing good in the community? But you, as a person, you are taking your anger out on someone who is trying to do good. Mm-hmm. Just like I heard on a police officer on TikTok. It's a time for the good officers to take a stand and weed out these bad cops.
Right.
It's time for, if you want to make a change in your city, your state, protesting, looting, rioting don't work.
People gonna be out of jobs.
You burn down somebody's business, they're gonna be out of job.
They burning their own houses.
You burn down houses, businesses. We're already in a predicament with this coronavirus. And people burning down stuff.
They burning down stuff, and they don't understand the coronavirus still out there. They don't care about that. Look at it, CVS.
That's right across the street from Maria.
Yeah. They breaking the one at CVS.
No, they tried to break down the window.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. It's
like I'm not a person that like to talk a lot. I'm being real with you. I don't like to talk a lot, but when I see something going on and I speak my mind, I don't know if people want to listen. I don't know if people want to just
we want that feedback, comment. What y'all think about it?
Yeah, I just want feedback and comments on this.
Cause it really needs to be heard. What their opinion on this?
I really want to hear people's opinion, because to me, I seen. True.
That is true. That is so true.
But let me break down something to you. Let me break something down to you, bro. Me and you, we lived in Miami all our lives. We seen stuff, and the simple fact that people don't want to change, not for themselves. They don't want. People just don't want to. People want to riot and loot and think that just because I can go out here, I'm going to destroy this business because it's owned by a white company, it's going to solve the problem.
Right.
It's not going to solve the problem.
Mm-mm.
When we take a stand got behinds to the polls. Go to our local polls. Go to vote for these people who want to make a difference in our communities. Who see that if I'm allowing people overseas to build buildings in my city, to see white people
Look, all these bikes
tear down Scott projects, down in Liberty City, tearing down all the apartments, tearing down everything just to build homes that people cannot afford, and then have the audacity to tell people, yeah, you can move north or you move south, and not say, okay, I want to help rebuild your town, rebuild your community, not tear it down, but build it back up. But you want to build it to a point where people can afford the type of apartments you built. It's a time. It's a time for now for people to go to their polls, vote for the real people that really want to make the difference in your community. From that
and
one person,
they're gonna stand right there and block it, on bicycles.
I'm watching the news down in Miami because I got internet cable. I can watch news from the north, east, and south, anywhere. Right now, you got Miami Bike Patrol pushing people away from Biscayne Boulevard, right down the street from American Airlines Arena. Miami right now have a curfew, and they telling people if you do not leave now, you will be arrested.
This is so crazy.
Fort Lauderdale have a curfew in place.
He said, "Voting don't help." But yeah, vote don't help neither.
Vote don't help. I mean,
he right about that.
Right. You can do. I mean.
Oh, he said he watching all over the. Yeah, he right about that.
I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's hard.
It hurt my heart to see the younger crowd trying to take over. And
I understand the younger heart. I understand the younger crowd is fed up.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. But at the same time, these younger crowd don't know what Dr. King tried to do.
No.
What Malcolm X tried to do. What Rosa Parks tried to do.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you, bro. We saw the video of Rodney King getting his ass whooped. Sorry. Getting his behind whooped by the police.
Read the comment.
True.
Yeah, and my brother said that's dumb. He said too. He see, if you see what we see,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Understand? It's the world. Everything is twisted. Period. Everything is twisted. You can't. The laws that are in place are dumb. The laws are not in place for a person to feel free. The laws don't feel like this is the best country, the best state to live in. And I'm just disappointed. I'm disgusted about it.
Right. Me too.
And I mean, really, I seen at a young age, I seen the Rodney King video. I seen the O.J. Simpson trial, the verdict.
Right.
I seen so much hatred in the world.
And then yesterday they Tallahassee, they try to go to the government go to the government house. They know that TPD is not having that.
They can do it all they want. They can.
Did you see FedEx? Who did?
I just want people to chime in on their comments and their opinions. I mean, I know in my heart I have my own opinions about everything, and I understand. The officer got charged with third-degree murder instead of being first-degree murder and manslaughter. He said, "Call him off the phone."
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with people. With you, I know I'm not no person that knows all my history. I'll be honest with you with that. And really, I don't know the whole
right
political views of
bro
of everything and stuff.
You want to speak to him? Okay, hold on. What? He said you can put him on speaker if you want. Go ahead. He wants to speak.
Go, bro.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Talk to me.
Okay, bro. What I was basically saying is, bro, what you're saying is correct. It's very true. Mm-hmm. It's sad. It's sad that what people have done.
Right.
Yeah. Which is they feel like they have to riot, this, that, and other. But what is more sad, and I agree with you, is that you're doing it to your own kind.
Exactly.
Right.
That part makes no sense.
You right
back
about
back when we grew up, bro, it was never like that, and we were never taught that.
Right.
Right.
We were always taught. When we came up, we were taught that if we had that kind of hostility and anger, we were supposed to go take it out on the people who we are supposed to take it out on.
Right.
Okay. But what's going on in this day and age now, bro, is that the government has placed so many blindfolds over people's eyes so people don't realize what's important.
Yeah.
Right.
You notice that Donald Fuckboy, he only chimes in when he want to chime in.
Right.
I peeped that. I already peeped that, bro. I already peeped that a long time ago.
You feel what I'm saying? If he deems it's not important enough for him to chime in, then he don't give two flying fucks about it.
That's right. Mm-hmm. He's right.
Because listen to this, bro. Peep this. You saw the tweet, right? Don't tell me you saw that tweet he wrote. I see everything that shit fucking posted, but I don't pay no attention. I don't pay no attention to him because I know he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
He don't give, and I want people to really understand. He don't give a fuck about nobody.
He don't.
And that's the thing.
The only thing that man cares about is his bottom dollar.
Right.
Exactly.
His legacy and his bottom dollar is all that matters to him.
Right.
He's not, everybody can see he's not even a family man.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
You can tell that every time he is in the limelight, in the light. No matter if he's doing a press conference or nothing, you don't see none.
Every time.
Every time. You
Every
see none of his kids. You don't see.
Every time you see this guy, dog, he does something that makes you like cringe and be like, damn, boy, this is a piece of shit. Everybody voted for this guy. Like, seriously? All what he just did, basically what it all boils down to is this is what he's wanted from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He wants martial law implemented, bro.
Yeah.
He wants that kind of control over the whole United States of America.
Right.
And the only way for him to achieve that is to let people be stupid and go out there, loot and rob, and some people ain't doing that. Some people out there peacefully protesting, but you know what I'm saying? It's a chain. It's like a chain. It's like a chain reaction.
Right.
You got people who protested, and I watched the Atlanta march. I watched it from beginning to the end and knew what was gonna happen.
Right.
Because you can see it. You can see it start off as a protest.
Right.
As the day went by, you kind of knew automatically that people were gonna riot.
Hey, not to cut you off, bro. I was watching the same thing, and even I was watching what the mayor was talking about. She was saying that at first it was a peaceful protest,
right?
But then she knows. In her own eyes, certain people that don't look like they're from Atlanta, suddenly start easing their way into the crowds, and then that's when they start. That's when all the violence and all the rioting start to pick up.
But see, one thing people ain't picking up on, bro, is that I've been seeing a lot of people say that they were already there, bro.
Right.
That's the thing. They were already, from the beginning when the protest started, they were already there waiting to do their job.
They had that in plan.
A lot of those people that did that, they're paid to do that.
Yes.
They're paid to incite riots.
Yeah.
This is how they work, but it's how the government works. But they stick agents in. They send people out. Hey man, we're gonna pay you such man. All I want you to do, man, is go bust the glass in such.
Right.
So when they do that, bro, who you think getting blamed for that? They sure enough ain't blaming white folk for that.
No.
And they
blaming black folk for that.
And you see the white people going there and get the stuff to steal.
Exactly.
See?
They were waiting for that.
People right along with everybody else going in there stealing.
Right.
But they're the main ones that have a comment about everything. Oh, black people looting. Black people doing this.
Right.
Black people doing that. But just to show somebody breaking in the store, y'all going right in with it.
Yeah. Right. That's what Christian. Yep.
And it's true, bro. I mean.
And look at Tampa. They went in Tampa and
burned down the Tampa.
I was watching Tampa live. I was watching Tampa live on Facebook. I was watching it from the minute that they went in University Mall.
Yeah.
To the minute that they was trying to break into the Champ. I think when they was trying to break into the Champ, they couldn't get into that first.
But now they did.
For a little bit, and then they went back. They went back as a mob and broke in.
Right.
They had all before they burnt down the Champ. They had already been into the AT&T, what that is, the phone company, AT&T.
Yeah, AT&T.
Yeah.
They had already broken that already. They had been broken that.
Right.
And then it makes so bad. They out there selling shoes for the low.
I mean, at this point, now they made it about the dollar. It's all about money.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about money. It's beyond this man getting killed, which I'm still on because I seen the whole entire video.
Me too.
And the only thing that replayed in my mind and the whole country's mind, and that's what's pissing a lot of people off, is that man called for his mom.
Yeah,
exactly.
The minute that man called for his mama, even though he knew his mama was dead, he knew he was gonna die at that moment.
Yep.
At that moment, everybody saw.
At that moment, he knew he was gonna die.
Bruh, I saw the video from start to finish while I was at work. And when I heard him call for his mama twice, it hurt my heart that this man know his mama was gone.
That's right.
And he still called out for her.
Called out for his mama because he knew he was going to die. He knew he wasn't going to live past that at the moment.
Right.
He knew exactly he wasn't going to live past that moment.
Right.
Right.
But that goes to show you that you have a lot of cruelty in the world.
Right.
People can sit here. A lot of people can sit here and say they care about this and they care about that, but they ain't doing what they're supposed to do.
Right.
One thing I tell people is, and like you said, the reason why I told you voting doesn't work is because you can put anybody you can vote for anybody you want to put in power.
Right.
But after a specific time when that person feels comfortable, when he feels like he's accomplished what he wanted to accomplish or what he felt like the nation wanted to accomplish, he becomes comfortable, and then he's able to be politically bought.
That's right.
That's correct.
Which means, oh, I done did what I needed to do for the community, and now it's fuck the community. I'm going to do what they tell me to do.
And you know, like I think I forgot who said it. They made a good point. Since all this whole time, we've been watching people loot and riot, and man, it was the mayor of Atlanta. She said,
"Oh yeah, she wanted them to go home."
She said it that all this time that we seen people looting in all these different states and countries, we don't forgot about the real cause.
Yeah, of course, they've been forgot about the cause.
Yeah, they don't. People
forgot about the cause when they started called themselves organizing protests in other cities.
Mm-hmm.
To me, in all actuality, everybody outside of Minnesota should have been standing up in a different kind of way, not protesting in the street, because that didn't happen here. It didn't happen in Florida. It didn't happen in Georgia. It didn't happen nowhere else but Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Right.
And those are the only people who deserve to do what they did. Those are the only people that deserve to burn down the city or shit like that.
You know what? If I think you already saw it, you peep game on this about this too. Notice, like all these years, when somebody either get murdered, killed by a police officer or anybody else, it ain't the city, it ain't that state that protests. Now you got New York want to protest because of that fact. You got California over there trying to protest because of that. You got Miami and Florida doing that. You got people in Georgia doing that. But it's not the state it really happened in.
Yeah, you got people in different places doing it because you got different sets of people in this world right now.
Yeah.
You got the conscious, you got the unconscious, and you got the lost.
Right.
The conscious are the ones who are tired.
Right.
Because they are aware of what's going on in the world. They tired of seeing that shit, and I'm with them. I'm tired of fucking turning on my TV seeing an innocent girl getting killed because she was in her house and the police got the wrong address, kicked in the door, and didn't give 3 fine fucks
right.
to find out what the real problem was.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing a man, even if he did something wrong, bro. Even if he did commit a crime, bro. I'm tired of seeing him poorly treated, bro.
Right.
Poorly detained. As you got these white criminals, bro, who don't. I mean, they don't even take shots at them, bro.
No.
They don't even put a hand on them, bro. They sit there and talk to them, give them hugs. And then when they lock them up, bro, they protect them.
Exactly.
But if it's a person of color, bro, they give 0 fucks. They beat his ass. They sick dogs on him. They send him to the fucking. They send him to Ward D or whatever the case may be to patch him up and then send him to jail.
Right.
I mean, people were tired of seeing that, bro. And then at the fact, bro, that the man had to lose his life begging.
Right.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second dude to sit here and die saying I can't breathe.
Yeah. You remember that guy?
Michael Thomas up there in New York.
Yep.
Eric, no, his name was Eric Gardner.
Oh, yeah, Eric Gardner, my bad.
Eric Gardner was the first one to scream, I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I can't breathe.
Right.
This dude is the second person to die saying, I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not only that, bro. It's getting to the point, bro, where you gotta guard not only yourself, though, but you gotta protect your family if you value family.
Right.
Because they liable now, too. You can let your child out in the street and something can happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
The police give zero fucks about it.
Exactly.
Because they already label them as criminals, but in their eyes they already criminals.
Right.
Bro, the last time I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. And you know me, I ain't never want to sugarcoat or hide the fact. Yeah, I've been incarcerated or whatever.
Exactly, I know that. I know that.
And I ask questions, bro. When I'm in there, my nigga, I'm asking questions, bro. I'm feeding my spirit, bro. I'm feeding my third eye.
Right.
Bro, do you know a police officer? I asked her about what do they do for the kids? Do they have a Scared Straight program? This, that, and the other. Do you know this woman told me, bro? She said we don't care nothing about them, bro. If they go out there and commit crime, we lock their ass up.
Yep.
They don't even, bro. Nowadays they don't even try to help children, bro. They don't even try to see them straight, bro. They just fuck with they automatically criminals. You gonna lock them up. You can't. But I guarantee you can't go in that. You can't go into one of their communities and find none of that shit.
Right.
You can find everything over there.
Right.
They got all kind of programs.
Now, bro. Not to cut you off. Now, you know, back in the day when me and you were growing up in Opelika and Carol City and stuff, we had one or two police officers that would be in the community night and day, trying to push kids to be more better than what they are trying to be today. We did have some of them.
Oh yeah, of course, bro. Because those they're not only police officers, but they're not only police officers, but they brothers and sisters. They stay in the same communities that we stayed in.
Right. They understood where we was coming from.
That's why we always got along with a lot of officers.
Right.
Well, a lot of police officers. But it was a lot of them we didn't get along with because they was pure racist pieces of shit.
Right.
So, you know, within that, bro, you know what I'm saying, at some point, you know what I'm saying, what you were saying is right, bro. At some point, though, the good cops are liable. They need to start putting the bad ones on blast, bro.
Right.
Because it's like when one bad seed fucks up, he fucks it up for all of them, and it makes all of them look bad.
Right.
But any smart man know that all cops not bad.
No. That's why I'm saying
they are human beings just like us.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. One day I was on my way home, and I was on my TikTok, and an officer from I don't know where he was, he got on his TikTok and said he fed up. The good cops need to stand up and take a stand and weed out all these bad cops because they making the good cops look bad.
Yeah, because in the community, because if they don't, bro, and that's why shit is happening right now, bro.
Right.
If they don't do that kind of shit, bro, it's just gonna make the world look at all cops and be like, fuck the police, bro. That's where the song started from, bro.
Right.
That's where it started from. The song "Fuck the Police" started just like that.
Yeah.
Them boys got harassed. Them boys got harassed, and they wasn't even doing nothing.
Exactly.
They wasn't even doing nothing but standing outside a recording building. They got harassed. That was some typical shit that back in our day, shit, we lived that shit every day getting harassed by the police for no reason. Because we were standing around or we was being who we were.
Right.
This day and age, you can't even stand around without it. You can be minding your own business, or you can be in the comfort of your own home now, bro, and they coming putting plugs in.
Right.
And that's sad. That's some sticking in ass shit. And for me, bro, this shit started 4 years ago.
Right.
I have never seen this much divide since back in the early 60s, in the 70s,
Right.
and not even in the 70s, but the early 60s, back when the civil rights movement was going on. I have never seen this much divide, bro. And it was all caused by one person.
Right. Hey, but let me tell you this. I don't think I told you this story before, because over at my grandparents' house, the Skip a Chuck, right?
Yeah.
All right. Keep this. One day, me and one of my other homeboys, he just came back down. He just came back from where I'm at now, just for the break. Me and him sitting on the steps of that Skip a Chuck daycare, talking, just my own business. Next, you know, we see about 6 or 7 police cars just bum rusted. Told us to get on the ground, handcuffed us. Now here's the thing. There were about 6 white cops. They were all over the place, looking inside. They were really one. It was, if we moved, I think they were gonna shoot us. Period.
No, but no, I'm gonna remind you of a story.
Talk to me.
Remember when we were walking towards the 27th Avenue bus stop?
Yeah.
And all them crackers came towards us?
Oh yeah.
Because a black man said that we were gonna rob him.
Yeah.
When we had not stepped nowhere near close to where he was across that street.
Right.
And we were minding our own business, but you didn't see, I don't know if you remember, but you didn't see how them crackers had their hands on their guns that day?
Yeah.
Them crackers was ready to put drugs in me and you, bruh.
Right.
And if it wasn't for the fact that we was calm and we were who we were, bro, and we talked to them with respect, bro, they probably would have shot. They wouldn't have asked no questions. They would have shot us.
Right. But that, just like I was saying, bro, it was like 6 cops. It was like total. It was actually about 9 of them. Only one cop was only a black officer. Now we telling him off rip, hey, we just here. It's my homeboy. We just here. He just came home from college. We just sitting here chilling, not our own business. They told us. Well, actually, the black cop told us. You know, the reason why we did this because we had an anonymous call.
I think I remember that. I think I remember you telling me this a long time ago.
Yeah, so they called. Somebody had
an anonymous call. They got an anonymous call that y'all was trying to break in Skip a Chuck.
Right. And when
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, and when they looked, they didn't see no way of entry. They didn't see no. They were like, the guy was even scratching his own head, like, I don't see no force of entry. There's bars on the windows. How are they gonna enter? How are they gonna open up a door? I don't see no type of tools. I always see is like a 6-pack of wine coolers and stuff. But they just all the white cop told us was, "I need to go home." But we just sit here. I need to go home. The black officer just pulled us to the side like, hey, just go home. Stay in your house because these guys look like they want to do something to y'all. So I better just go home. Don't say nothing. Just walk to your house. Go inside your house. Stay there.
Was this at a time when it was Metro Dade or was it Miami Gardens?
Miami Gardens.
See, that was the thing right there too, bro. A lot of them crackers wasn't from Miami-Dade County.
Right, and that's even what I found out. The moment that
a lot of them Miami Garden police, a lot of Miami Garden police officers were not when they first established. They were not from Miami-Dade County.
Yeah, and I heard about yeah, because somebody told me about that. A lot of when they established Miami Gardens, they went and got officers from up north to come down there.
Exactly.
And they even say a lot of these cats don't even know what in the first year. A lot of these cats didn't know where in Miami Gardens they're going to. None of them knew about the Bajas. None of them knew about 207. None of them knew about 191. None of them, they didn't know nothing about Miami Gardens. They just went.
Because they weren't from here.
Right.
See, because before they established, if anybody that used to hang around there or by Skipper Chuck, everybody around that neighborhood knew that that's where most of everybody used to hang at.
Right.
If it wasn't in the Matchbox, or if it wasn't up there at the store, if it wasn't at the park, we was playing football right in front of Skipper Chuck, or hanging around that motherfucker.
And the simple thing about it is, not one person, that's nobody in that neighborhood would ever try to go in there and break in Skipper Chuck.
No, for what? Because everybody from the neighborhood had brothers, little brothers, and sisters going there.
Exactly.
Plus the police already knew about us being right there playing football or hanging out around them.
Exactly.
They already knew, as long as we never touched them, we never tried to break in it. There was no reason for them to come over there and antagonize us.
Right.
It wasn't until that so-called order got established that they wanted to start that fuck shit.
Now, the thing is, what everybody wondering is, and the people that actually lived in Carol City all their lives asked that same question. Where on this ballot said I want to change, make my city into its own little town, and then change the name from Carol City to Miami Gardens? Then they made it so bad, they want to have the audacity to try to change the high school to a goddamn sea turtle or something.
Yeah.
That really
they wanted to change the whole name of the school.
Right, and that really pissed off a lot.
Yeah, because you had a lot of alumni complaining about it.
Right.
So what they and I know exactly what it is you're talking about, because I had read an article about it. What they did was, if you read between the lines, they came up with a compromise. They would keep that as Carol City, but everything else was going to change into Miami Gardens, as you see now.
Right.
And people who didn't like it was not going to have an opinion on it. They were never going to give people the choice to choose whether to keep the name, incorporate Carol City as a corporated city or whatever. They were never going to give people that opportunity or chance to speak why they should keep it as Carol City.
Right.
Because of the simple fact that us as colored people came up with that name for that city, Carol City.
Exactly.
Because before we took over that area, it was populated by white people. Carol City was a totally white school.
Right, and I seen the pictures. I seen the yearbook pictures of Carol City actually being a predominant white school until we moved in.
Exactly. It wasn't until we integrated into that neighborhood that it become what it is
right.
now.
Now, if you look at it, now you got more Cubans and Dominicans and Puerto Ricans starting to ease their way in there and start to build their community in Miami Gardens. Because
of the simple fact that they know white people will never come back and reclaim that area.
Right.
They will never ever come back and reclaim that territory. The only thing that they will do is that they will come back, they will let the community destroy itself, buy it back, and build condominiums and shit like that. Well, that's what happened. That's why they did what they did to the Scots.
Right.
That's exactly why they did what they did to the Scots. That's the same thing that they're doing to Overtown right now.
Right.
And within the next couple of years, they're going to do the same thing to the Poking Bean Project.
Well, they already started that. They already started that.
You see what I'm saying?
And to be honest with you, they already started that in the gardens. They already started Miami Gardens already, because first they threw $1 million at a black man who owned the whole Carol City flea market area and put big name stores in there. Then they allowed some, I forgot the guy's name, but he took every sport that was on Key Biscayne, moved it to Miami Gardens. A lot of Seminoles tried to build a tennis court, put the Dolphin facility there, renamed that stadium got too many. That stadium just got an identity crisis, and now I read, and I don't know if you saw the article. Somebody bought the white sand dunes, and they're gonna put condominiums, retail stores, and I've got something else. So they're already starting the white community is already starting to put their stores, their stuff in that community. And I ain't heard one black person say, okay, I'm gonna start, instead of them bringing their stores in, I want to build my own store and build up my community. I ain't hear that yet.
That's because they're not giving them that opportunity, bro.
Right.
If they gave them that opportunity to do that, bro, then their agenda would not be. They would not be completing their agenda,
right?
Which is to eradicate the small business for the colored person.
Right.
That's the whole plan for them, is to eradicate small businesses. What that's called gentrification.
Right.
Gentrification forces that kind of stuff, which means, okay, they're going to destroy a certain area. They'll destroy and tear down a certain area. They will build it up to make it look nicer so that more middle class, and which ain't really no middle class, you're either rich or you poor.
Exactly. There ain't no middle class.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't really no middle class. You're either rich or you poor.
Right.
So for what it's worth, they put brand new condominiums for people who can afford them. And that in turn, they are pushing the less fortunate further south, and they've been doing that for years.
Right.
They've been pushing them further south for years. Everybody that grew up in the Scott Projects at that point in time, everybody who used to hang out in the Scott Projects at that point in time, they either moved north or they went further south.
Exactly.
That's because they were forced to. As far as Carroll Mart, 183rd Street is what I call it. Fuck Carroll Mart.
Right, 183rd Street Flea Market.
As far as 183rd Street, as far as any one of those flea markets, they were never going to last as long as gentrification was in place.
Right.
Because that was not suitable for the community that they wanted to implement.
Right.
White up. I'm trying not to be so racist because you know what I'm saying. It ain't just white people. You know what I'm saying.
Right. It's not. It really. I say it's like a whole. It's not. We can't. The thing is about it, a lot of people want to point the finger at the white man, black man.
Yeah, it's not a white or black issue. It's you either. It's basically you got evil people and you got good people.
Right.
That's what it is. The evil people value less fortunate people. They only value themselves.
Exactly.
Within gentrification ain't nothing but for self-gain, for personal gain. It's for and your investors to get richer, while the poor just get fucking poor, and nobody ain't trying to help them with nothing. They're exactly. Taking it away from them.
Just like for me working down there at the American Airlines Arena and speaking to a lot of people, truth can be told. You might have a lot of these people who are millionaires and probably billionaires and stuff, but I guarantee they don't got shit. I'm sorry. They don't got they think they're rich. No. Know who rich? The Arabian people overseas. They have more money that they can piss out of. And,
of course. Because they go ahead, I don't mean to cut you off.
I mean, like I seen many of these yachts that pulled up over there by the arena, and I had to go on Google and just type in the top 10. The top 10 yachts, top 10 yachts in the United States. Well, not in the United States, but in the world.
The top 10 are Arabian. Nobody, not what Mark Cuban got, not even near that. Rick Ross yacht, not even near that. None of these rich people, none of these millionaires that's in the United States right now, that their yachts don't even compare all the money that they got overseas. And like you said, we got a dumb person in the wrong seat, and he messing up the wrong things. And people not really realizing that. And it's sad to me to say this. Like, hey, you remember the movie School Days?
Yeah.
Every time I see this stuff, I just listen to that one line that Lawrence Fishburne said at the end of the movie: "Wake up." Nobody's waking up yet.
No, because it's like I told you, bro. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors that's being put up, bro. It's just like with the stimulus shit. The only reason he's giving you money, the only reason he gave you money is because he knew what people were gonna do with it.
Right.
He knew people were not gonna be responsible. In this day and age, you have a lot of irresponsible people. So he already knew. Look at for instance. Look at the check that he gave people. $1,200, bro.
Right.
$1,200. In this day and age, bro, $1,000 is equal to a fucking dollar.
Right.
So what the hell was $1,200 gonna do when when most people still can't go to work?
$1,200 is not gonna last for a month.
A month? That shit ain't even gonna last you a week.
Right. And you do. And to be honest with you, a lot of these people are talking about, they push back evictions. But the thing about it is, when you look at it,
yeah, they still struggling.
They still struggling.
You're right.
Of course they still struggling, bro, because they 3 months behind on rent. $1,200 ain't gonna cover 3 months.
Right.
That only probably for most people that only covers a month.
Yeah.
What about the other 2 months?
Like
for people with mortgages. Okay, you give me $1,200, I pay on my mortgage. I'm still 2 months behind on mortgage.
Right.
Late fees piling up on me now.
Right. And period, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, it's smoke and mirrors, and nobody's not really picking up on it.
With the Arabians, bro, the thing about the Arabians and why they're so powerful, bro, is because they make sacrifices and they stick together.
Exactly.
Which is a problem within our race. Our race talks the talk, but we don't walk the walk, bro.
Right.
We come together when shit like this happens, but when ain't nothing going on, we steady killing each other over dumb petty shit. Right.
I mean, I can tell you this. Somebody told me this. When I was down there in Miami, somebody told me this little phrase. And I'm not saying that we're lazy, and some of us are, but he was saying to me, you know why these Cubans and the Puerto Ricans are getting all the good jobs? Because we're not as our people, we ain't gonna do them. They're the ones. Yeah, they're the ones.
Let me explain to you why we're not going to. It's not we ain't going to do the job that they going to do. We have people that's qualified to do the same job that they're doing.
Right.
The thing is, bro, we're not going to do the job for what they're paying them.
Right.
See, they come from places, bro, where $1 is like $1 million to them. You see what I'm saying? $5 in Cuba is like having fucking $500.
Right.
So they are used to working for fucking shit. They're used to that.
And that's why you can come. They can come over. They can come here.
Yeah, exactly.
And make more money.
That's why they can come here with no problems and take any job.
Right.
Because they are willing to take pennies. They are willing to take pennies. They are willing to let 12 people stay in a 2-bedroom house.
Right.
They are willing to make these, and that's what I was just talking about. They are willing to make those kinds of sacrifices for their people, as we are not. And for most of the reasons why, some are good, some are selfish. Because we do have a lot of people who are irresponsible, blind to the world. All they give a damn about is party and bullshit.
Right.
Then we do have people who will get up, go out there, take care of their kids, and do what's right. We do have people out there doing what's right, but we have those same equal amount of people who don't give 3 flying fucks.
Yep, that's true.
And it's sad. It's sad because they see it, and that's what they use as fuel. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about white people. I'm talking about the government. The government sees this. The government sees that we are our own self-destruction. Why? Because we have been programmed for years. We have been programmed for decades. They implemented their plan, and now they're going forth with it.
Right.
People don't take the time to study to know their law and know what freedoms they have, and they don't try to. A lot of people don't try to study or know that kind of shit. They don't. It's blind to them.
Right.
So when they find out that they have these rights, all of a sudden they pissed off because they know they entitled to this right and it's being taken away from them. But they never utilized it in the right kind, and they never utilized it in the right way from the beginning.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That's the thing I'm discussing about. You like they say you got people that know how to protest and do it peacefully. And then you got the ones that don't know their law, don't know the laws, don't know about doing it the right way, and go out there and cause all this looting and rioting. That what makes it.
There's a catch. There's a catch. There's a catch that nobody is understanding. There's one catch that nobody understands.
Mm-hmm.
The main catch is God, not religion. I'm not talking about religion. Mm-hmm. Religion and God are 2 different things.
Right.
I am talking about the higher power as of God. God has reasons that we will never fathom and understand. And for them alone, you got to go in the face.
Right.
Sometimes it could be something just have to do. And right about now, that's how, not all, but that's how a lot of people are feeling right now. I mean, how many? I get the peaceful protest, but I also get the angry motherfuckers. How many times are we gonna protest saying stop beating us, stop killing us, stop doing this to us before they get it?
But one thing that they said, I think I forgot who said it. I think I was watching Jamie Foxx. He went to Memphis and spoke.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. He was standing there with Steven Jackson when they were standing in front of the podium talking.
Yeah, but I forgot it was him or somebody else. But one thing that caught my I agreed to was we as a community, we protest for when something happened, we make social media. But we don't protest when stuff don't make social media. We don't stand up for that person who got murdered and it never made to the media. When something other than somebody getting killed, find lawful, and we don't protest to get that law or that policy changed, or we don't go and I understand that we got crooked people in the government. We don't harass that politician. If you represent me, Kate, what you gonna do to change this change? And that kind of really
What?
really struck a nerve with me about
That's an art
yeah.
place. They
That kind of really got me to thinking about, yeah, that's true. We could talk about everybody who got killed by a police officer and wrongful deaths, but what about the people that get killed for no reason and they don't make social media?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost him.
I want to play this song.
But I don't know. For those who were watching and listening, you know, that's my bruh. He been through it all. I know he can speak his mind. He don't hold.
That's right. We really want people to speak up and tell the truth, about the situation. Leave a comment on how do you feel about this riot going on.
I mean,
that's why I really have people to speak up.
I mean, as a, I'll say we are a powerful race, but we have, like you said, we have good and bad, and the bad is making the good look bad. We do have people that can protest and protest for weeks, but it's the people that don't know jack and the people that would cause riots, cause looting, cause burning houses, buildings, any type of establishment, just for the cause of saying, "Oh, I was down there, I burned this, like Black Lives Matter, I can't breathe." Just like he said, this is not the first time this happened. This is not the first person who howled out, "I can't breathe." And I don't think people realize that. We realize that what happened with one person. We're talking about one person. We ain't talking about that one girl who was in her own place where police broke into her house, shot up the place, killed her, and didn't know and didn't do their facts and found out that the girl's ex-boyfriend was already arrested, already in jail, and yet they broke into her house. Her boyfriend at the time was defending the house. And they still shot up the house, arrested him, and still killed her. We're not talking about the boy who was just jogging. A normal jog that everybody in the neighborhood see him all the time, jogging every single day. Saw 3 guys. A son, a father, and a guy he was an instigator. Killed this boy in cold blood and said they assumed they thought he was looking in a house that was built, and the owner is looking on a video from his own home somewhere else. I mean, we're not talking about other murders. We're not talking about things that don't make the social media. We're talking about one person, and we're really not trying to step up and say, understand that the young crowd, the young folks are saying enough is enough. I'm tired of it. I mean, I'm tired of turning on my TV every morning before I go to work, seeing, oh, somebody got killed in Miami Gardens. Somebody got killed in Chicago. Somebody got killed in New York City. Somebody got killed in Kentucky.
I want them to listen to the words every song. I want to play this song. I know a lot of people. This song means something, but I'm gonna let you finish talking after that.
I mean, I sat here and listened to Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm not a Muslim, and but I understand some of the things he, for the Nation of Islam, is saying. But I'm just waiting for the black community to say, "Wake up!" I'm waiting for those activists who are supposed to be activists to go out in the world and say, "Wake up!" If you're an activist, if you want to make change, if you're the one that's saying that you want to make a difference in your community, make the difference. Stop doing the smoking guns. I mean, I have a stepson. He knows from right from wrong. I got nieces and nephews. I try to talk to them and try to tell them what's right and what's wrong. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. We got too many black people are followers. They following this, they following that, but they don't want to be a leader. We can talk a lot. We can talk a lot. We can make a change. We can make a change in the world. But we got followers. We got people not want to follow. They want to lead. I mean, if you want to follow somebody, follow behind the people that try to make a difference in this world. Follow a person like Martin Luther King Jr. Follow a person like Rosa Parks. Follow somebody who made a difference in the world. Who tried, who sacrificed their lives to make us better. I listened to a video of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne said he asked somebody asked him why he ain't speak about this. Lil Wayne said it's not my business. He said that when he shot his own self with his own gun, when he broke down the door, he said the black officers went over him. It was a white officer who stopped and asked him, "What you doing?" And it's saddened me to be like this. I'm not a person that likes to talk. Even when I DJ, I don't like to talk. But when I see stuff like this, what's going on in America today, I just want to talk. I know my voice might be a little high and squeaky and all that good stuff, but that's okay. I'm speaking my mind. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the brightest person. I did some college. I ain't graduated college. All I got to my name is real life. And what I see in the world. I can prove to myself I'm not that perfect. But I guarantee you this. I'm not going to be no follower. I'm not going to wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm going to follow this person because they feel like Black Lives Matter." It do matter. So what you going to do if you feel like Black Lives Matter? What are you going to do about it? Is you going to lead, protest, fight, or are you going to follow, riot, loot, be that next black man, black woman, or whoever behind bars, asking yourself, "Oh, I should have did something." And when you follow somebody, if you're gonna be a person who's gonna follow somebody who's gonna lead and have a purpose. Who want to say to himself, "I want to get on the phone. I want to call this person and ask them, what can I do, or how can I help change my community, my town, my state, my country." Life is short. We can watch the news all day, see what's going on in the community and be upset. But still ask that same question. Is you a leader or is you a follower? Is you going to lead, support those good cop officers that are in the community, to relate to the community, who can say, "Oh, I lived in the community. I know what the community is going through"? Or I'm going to be a follower, listen to these dumb people that don't know what they even talking about, listen to the smoking guns, and keep rioting, looting, destroying small businesses that somebody who's trying to make it in life, that took their life savings and put it all into this one business, for somebody to come by, take a Molly cocktail throw it in my window, burn down my business. I'm out. I'm not gonna be a follower. I'm not. I'm gonna try to lead as much as I can. I can speak my mind, speak my word. I don't know who's gonna listen. I tell people all the time. God got a purpose and a path for me. For me, not for everybody else. Everybody else got their own path. All I can say is I understand people's frustration. I understand people's pain. I was hurt when I heard this man cry out for his mama. I was saddened when I heard about this girl getting killed in her own home. I was shocked when I saw the video of this boy getting shot with a shotgun, point blank, and he fighting, and the man just pulled the trigger. But the question is we gonna be leaders or are we gonna be just followers? Are we gonna stand up and take responsibility and lead, or is we gonna follow, put the blindfold over our face and tell them to shoot? Y'all make the judgments. Y'all leave me in the comments. Tell me if you feel what I'm saying. Tell me if you don't. I'm not gonna be mad for whatever comment you say. It's your opinion. Some people might hate me for this. Some people might not. Some say I might be right. Some people might say I'm wrong. All I ask is this: you make the judgments. You make your choice. Do you want to be a follower, or you want to stand up and be a leader? Right.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round. You can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, someday we gon' walk it out. Someday. And I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the age, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. But I won't take it to its feet. I won't take. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. You.
It made sure nobody look.
All we need is hope. Never that we have each other. Never that we have each other. Yeah. We will rise. We will rise. We will rise. Oh, we'll rise. Rise like the day I rise up.
Yeah,
In spite of
look,
the
Phoenix,
age,
Arizona,
I will rise
they rise
1,000
too.
times again. And we'll rise up. I like the waves will rise up. In spite of the age, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times again.
This is what somebody need to play on a big billboard and just ride around and play it. Play this song. Have people to open their eyes. I like that song. That means something.
I like that song.
And she mean about it too. That song called Rise Up. People need to hear that.
People, like I said,
Definitely hear that.
it's time to wake up. The world needs to wake up.
Yep. They don't understand that.
Going back to the same thing I just said. You can be a follower, or you want to be a leader. We can rise and succeed, or we can follow, and we can fail. There's no ifs, no buts. Because it's time to start weeding out all the bad so the good can shine more better. And I'm 41 years old. I don't need to be worried about police pulling me over and they shoot up my car. I don't need to be worried about watching my back every single day.
So we're gonna end our real talk by DJ Looney Tunes. That's real talk. What's going on in the world? I think people, and I shout out to my brother. He called in and gave his opinion. You, bro, 'cause that was some real talk. That real talk. He was saying, but he told what the real deal, what's going down. Shout out to you, brother. Definitely.
I'm gonna be
And we're
real
gonna
with
post
people.
that.
I'm gonna be real with people.
And more, it gonna be more
Yeah.
real talk with Looney Tunes because he finna take over.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not a person who likes to talk. I don't talk like DJ.
No, he don't talk at all.
I don't like to talk. I just sit back, observe, diagnose, and come up with my suggestion and my conclusion of it. I'm not rich, not poor. I don't get by. That's all I can say. I get by.
So next show you might hear him talk about Sunday. What's gonna be next? Never know. But just stay tuned with DJ Looney Tunes.
I just want people. If you listen to the video, you don't.
It's gonna be posted.
It's gonna. Oh yeah, it's gonna post the video. But I just want people to listen to it. Give me your comment. Give me your comments. Let me know how you feel. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, is bad. I don't judge. I don't retaliate like some people and say, "Well, you're wrong for that."
I got another song that
I
really want to play.
I'm a person that is free spirit, well humbled, and I listen to anybody's problems. That's how I was growing up. That was how I was taught. But to me, when I look at these videos, people posting on social media, on their Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever social media site you on, and I say to myself, is those our leaders or their followers? Because if you following somebody and you talk about Black Lives Matter,
Yeah,
we need change,
I'll send you pictures.
but that you can ask yourself that question. You ask yourself that question. When you watch these videos, is you gonna be that same person gonna follow them? And I ain't even talking about just follow them and get a like and follow them because they said something that's it's positive. I'm talking about is you gonna follow them and be the same statistic 10 years, 5 years, 20 years down the line, or maybe even let your son or daughter be that statistic? Or is you gonna be that leader that's gonna step up, try to make a change in your community, or find the people that want to make a change in your community
Oh, they make sure nobody don't get close to
and
the real.
do the right thing? There are good cops out there. There are good cops. No matter if they're local, state, federal, not even the security guard. Even the security guard. There are good people out here that hold the law, abide the law, and is there for the community. Because they are from the community. They understand what the community is going through. But is you gonna weed the bad ones who never know jack nothing about the community, who don't care about the community? All they care about is their bonus in Christmas. They care about their lives, and they don't care about your life.
I'm gonna play this song.
What you got?
Listen.
Wake up, wake up. You got the power. You got what you need. Sure, you gotta wake up. Midwest 30 South, so you gotta stand up. All my homies in the West, so you gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a new song.
Yeah.
Everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world's changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so
Yeah,
much
kids.
regret over poverty. Just trying to take a new way. Maybe think they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who's coming up. The world is a man. When you teach the children, teach them the best to. Peace, do we mean it? Can you feel it when we scream it out loud? Do you believe that we need it? Do you believe that it can get right? Do you believe that the children of the world deserve a good life? Well, if you do it's time to wake up your mind, you can make it better. And I know it might take some time, but we gotta start somewhere. How about with you and me? From one thing to others, they want what you need. All the doctors make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer, catch all the hell. But they don't have so very long for the judgment day. So won't you make them happy? All they pass away. I'm gonna build on you less. I know we can do it. Don't get sweet as I can. The only thing we have to do is put it in our lives. And try to make it work out. 'Cause they do it all.
burn up before they sleep is gone. This is real talk, you can keep through songs. So when you feel weak, these words will keep you strong and help make a change for the better. It's hard for one to do it, but we can make some changes. Stand up here, give thanks to the man upstairs. With the ego and the pride to the side, regardless. Just be role models, parents, artists. So many change, you can make it the hardest. If you gonna make a baby, you should make them the smartest. Let them know good and bad, right from wrong. How to roll with the punches when life moves on. And the stress won't take toll if you don't sweat it. Our won't get no better if we don't let it. Let the negative energy ride. Keep hope alive. It's about time that we open our eyes. Wake up,
so much hatred. Y'all best to I don't care about the guns you talk. Listen to me like you listen to Fahrenheit 9/11. Ain't no time for the second guess. The words I speak, the words you sleep, the leadership speech about the teach. Please teach the kids with speech. They don't have to worry about the police. We make them so they don't have to see. Every artist here on this track. Make a change here for young cats.
See?
Everybody white or black. You better go and vote and get them off your back. This life of a gun, dead, make your voice up. You see the power of the people, it's the choice behind love. Now the choice is the gift that my people have to fight for. And the vice.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's time to wake up, folks. Time to wake up. You know, to be honest with you, that song's been that phrase has been going on since the 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s. Marvin Gaye started that put out that song, "Wake Up Everybody." This is not the first time this happened. This has been going on for decades. Back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And I'm going to say it again. It's time to wake up. It's time for us to rise. Is you going to be a leader, or are you going to be one of the other people out there who following? The leaders are the ones that are trying to make a difference. The followers are the ones out there rioting and looting right now. So who are you going to be? I can't stress that no more. I support my peace. I'm going to wake up in the morning, go to work, do my job, come home. I'm going to be the same person. Nothing's going to change. I'm just going to ask people to send me comments, send it to my page, send it to my wife's page, send it to Win Wide World Entertainment page. I just want to hear what you got to say. Do you feel like it's a time for change? Do you feel like what I'm saying is our content, and I'm not saying nothing? Or I'm speaking the truth, speaking from a person who don't have a college degree. Somebody who was considered like an outcast, but when it's time for me to speak my mind, I speak my mind. And I don't, if somebody want to listen, they listen. You heard from my bruh. My brother's down in Ocala, Florida. Me and him grew up in the same neighborhood. He understands where I'm coming from. I understand where he's coming from. But it's time for this world to stop and wake up. We are here for a purpose. This is not the purpose. This has been going on for years. This has been going on for decades. We had people assassinated. We had people that refused to move on public bus because of her color. We had people back in the 60s and 70s who were walking into restaurants and people would dump food, pour glass or water or whatever on them. We had people police officers back in the 50s and 60s and 70s would sick their dog, their canine dogs on a black man, black woman, black kid. Because racism was here then, still is here today. But the question is, are you a leader or are you a follower? Are we gonna wake up, or we're gonna stay in this little pipe dream that the world, the government, the economy have us in? It's your choice. You make the choice, you make the decision. Are you a leader or are you a follower? Simple as that. We can talk about this next time. I want to just hit me up with comments. Hit me up with comments. Tell me what you feel. I'm about to take my butt to bed. I got a job in the morning. We'll talk about this.
I guess that's the end of the talk. Real Talk by Looney Tunes. Catch on next scene on the next show. It's called Real Talk by Looney Tunes. So
Y'all been warned.
We'll see y'all next time. Be safe.